Welcome to the Old Glory Renovations podcast, the podcast about home renovations from the home renovations experts. Hosted by Rob Hefner and Mike Landry. The Old Glory Renovations podcast wants to show you how to enjoy your home renovations.
Rob's show taught me a lot.
Choosing the right contractor for the job doesn't have to be scary, and home renovations are built to enjoy and be fun.
I got so much more for my money.
Now, here are your hosts for the Old Glory Renovation podcast, Rob Hefner and Mike Landry.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Old Glory Renovations. Today, we're going to be talking about building custom homes for you. 1,000 square feet and up on your lot, built to suit. How you doing, Rob? What's happening this morning, brother?
You know, it's a beautiful day. A little bit of cool weather here in end of February, but a great day to be working.
Well, there's a hot little trend right now where you're starting to get plans in from people that have build on your lot projects from 1,000 square feet. Ranging up in the 22 to 2,400 square foot ranges, and that is a problematic area for builders. You know, I was a builder for 22 years. I wouldn't touch those with a 10-foot pole because there's just not a lot of money in those projects, and there are a few scattered builders that do dabble in that space, but they all want you to build off of their little plans, their little 25 plans that they've got in-house. And you're just not getting what you want for your money. And what Old Glory is delivering is a build to suit with design build services. So you're willing to also design and build that house for them.
I have one home we're working on right now where he came to me with a floor plan drawn on the back of a piece of art paper. And said, I want to build this house. Well, okay, so we're waiting on plans to come back on that one right now, and hopefully we'll get started here in a month or so.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about your background and your experience. You'd have to be qualified to be able to build new construction, right?
If you've never done it before, there's a whole lot of stuff you don't know. I started out with one of the big production companies and have spent a total of 10 to 12 years with them. I'd say the name, everybody knows it. And I built hundreds of houses for them over the years.
Lenar.
And then...
ironically enough, those big production companies have excellent training programs.
They do have excellent training programs. I was a trainer for them for about 3 years. I owned my own framing company for a while, and then had the chance to be director of construction for a semi-custom builder that built homes in a 55-plus community. And
this is literally 2 decades of experience. For 20 years, right. You were a custom builder, building thousands of houses.
Yes,
over that period of time.
Over that period of time,
you went from the guy managing the projects on the ground all the way up to the top to where you were the guy running multiple subdivisions.
Multiple subdivisions at one time with a bunch of different construction managers working for me, where I was dealing with everything from takeoffs and all of that other stuff that goes on behind the scenes in getting a house built.
Well, one thing's for sure, the production builders have mastered is getting a house built in a short period of time and delivered. And they are very impactful and very efficient at that. You know, the key to this is that, one, you do have the experience and coming out your Yaya, okay?
Well, the experience and the organizational skills to put that experience to good use, and to keep a job running efficiently, to keep it on budget, and keep it going where it needs to be. That's the niche that I fit into.
Well, and those houses ranged from 1,200 square feet to up to 5,000 square feet. So it also demonstrates that you have a high capacity of knowledge of building the smaller homes efficiently and timely.
Absolutely. It's all about planning. When a home starts, I'm thinking about what I'm going to be doing in 2 months.
Now, the cool part about this is, how does that translate into your current model? Well, you created Old Glory because you wanted to empower the customers and solve problems for the consumer in terms of, how much am I spending? Where's my money going? Will you show me? are you gonna leave my house sitting for months waiting to come back to finish it? I mean, all of these points have been addressed with your current business model, and now you're taking on custom homes to provide that same value that they're gaining in the remodeling side of things. Now they get it in the small custom home build on your lot program.
Yes, absolutely. The whole focus of Old Glory Construction is empowering our customers. It's their project. They're the ones that need to be in control of it and being transparent with what we're doing. Remember, I started the company a long time ago to keep people from getting shafted, to be an advisor to help people from being taken advantage of in the construction industry. And this model for building these houses is designed to fit where there are very few competitors because nobody wants to do these homes. And it's designed to give people options that they can't find elsewhere. And it's designed to be completely transparent with where everybody's limited funds are going, to show people what they're going to make, show people how much I make.
Okay, so here's the key. These are the value points. If you're going to build a small custom home on your lot, okay, or you're going to build any custom home on your lot, you need to acknowledge these points and benefits to you, the buyer. We build custom plans to suit, not pulling from one plan out of 25 I'm going to show you that we're willing to build. Okay, so you're getting a custom plan built to your needs. Or we will build off your custom plans that you have drawn. Our labor is in-house, excluding framing, roofing, and foundations. All of the interior labor is in-house. So you're not going to have your house sitting by itself for 2 months waiting on the tile guy or the painter to come because he's got more money on another job. Your house will see people working on it every single day because they all work for the company. The quality and the predictability is amazing because they are on staff. That's part of the foundation of this company. You will see every bill for material and labor. You will know exactly what the cost of everything going into your house is and how much overhead and profit has been made, without a doubt, through the entire project. We hit our budgets, okay? We are great at hitting our budgets, and sometimes we're even below them. We finish on time. This is a huge problem. There's you hear all the horror stories. They tell you it's going to take you 6 months, and it takes 9 months. I've seen houses that are 6 months go 12 months, okay? You do not want to be a participant in that nightmare. And now here's the bottom line. There is absolutely no doubt that you are getting more for your money and maintaining control of the project.
Giving you the opportunity as a buyer to see everything that's happening, to feel like you're in control of the project overall, to see what it's going to look like at the end, and to manage your costs as we go along. The whole thing is about communication. It's about providing customers what they're looking for, not what they're offered in the market.
Yeah, I mean, what you don't understand about the concept of bidding, okay, and why this process is so powerful for the consumer. So when I was a builder, I'd take a foundation, and many times it hadn't been engineered yet for the lot, right? And even if it was, and I get some estimates from my trades, and they come back, and I pick the one that I'm going to roll with, and let's say that foundation was $30,000, okay? And then let's say the site prep, the dirt work was $10,000. So I'd look at that and I'd say, well, tell you what, I think I'm going to bury about $5 or $6 grand in here for hiccups or mistakes. Now, if I pulled that in under those budgets, do you think I'm going to tell you that I saved myself an extra $8 grand? Hell no, I'm not. Not my job, right? And so you look at framing, you look at framing, you look at all the areas that make up about 60% of the overall cost of the things that are not aesthetic. And you can imagine how much margin of blanket that I've got built in for myself to make sure I don't lose my profit. Okay. But that money's never coming back, which is why it's important that you see where the money's being spent on labor and materials. Not, painting was $12,000. No, this is how many cans of paint we used. This is how much labor we used. And you have a detail of exactly what that is.
And providing that detail, I think, is one of the greatest value added things that we have here at Old Glory. Like I say, it is customer focused. And yes, it's more work on my end, but that's all right. If we can fill this niche, providing the kind of homes that people want to build right now, and giving them the options to be in control of that build and not be directed on what they have to do, but to be able to do what they dream about and do it profitably. And we're doing that. I think there's a great deal of opportunity, both for me as a builder and for the homeowners that are thinking about having a home built.
Well, and again, this process is not making a $2 stud $1, okay?
No.
It's acknowledging that there's 2,000 studs for this house and they cost X, and nothing's going to change that. That is a cost. It's going into your house and you pay the cost. But what it's eliminating is the over budgeting to protect profit that you'll never see. And that takes away from your finishes, your finish selections and everything else. And you don't want that. You want the best finishes that you can get for the money that you intend on spending. So it takes all the fudge and the ambiguity out of the process and puts you in control of your dollars. And it helps this builder protect his profit, which is fair.
It's about being fair. It's about being honest. It's about, again, providing the customer what they're looking for in a way that makes sense for all of us. I think it's a really good program we have to build homes in this price range, in this size range. And, of course, the cost of the house I'm not going to talk about because it all depends on the finishes. So much varies based on what kind of flooring and that kind of stuff.
The framing, the pitch of the roof, the details on the outside.
All of that.
All of that is going to drive the price. But, again, that's why you need a builder guiding you through the plans development to tell you what that design is telling him financially. That's why I always did design build. I didn't want you bringing me in a set of plans you couldn't afford to build. So Old Glory Renovations is offering design build services. So we will help you through that process, do budget analysis while the plans are going under development. And so there is a predictable end to the story, and you're in control. So give Rob Hefner a call today at 281-546-8836. 281-546-8836. You can find him online at oldglorytx.com. And this is a company. Now, if you're building in Galveston, this is really important. You have to be a bonded builder to build in Galveston, and Old Glory is. So just keep that in mind. They offer financing. They're top with the BBB, an incredible company. I'm telling you, if you're going to do this, you need to give these guys an opportunity to meet with you. Have a great day.
Old Glory Renovations revolutionized the industry to put the customer in total control. There's little to no deposit to begin work, weekly invoicing only on completed work, weekly itemized labor and material cost for invoicing, eliminating wasting your money with overpriced turnkey estimates. Their trade labor are on staff and not subcontractors. They don't leave projects sitting dormant for days or weeks or waiting on a subcontractor. They have proper general liability insurance coverage. Call Old Glory Renovations now and take control while maximizing your buying power. Old Glory, trust, honesty, confidence. Taking the fear out of home improvement. 281-546-8836 or online at oldglorytx.com. That's all for this week's Old Glory Renovations podcast. Tune in next week when Mike and Rob help you enjoy your renovations. Find out more at oldglorytx.com.